Hello everybody, Grace Steel Plays, and we're back with more of the Long Dark Interloper difficulty level. No time for BS. Look at this! It's a floating first aid kit. I destroyed the bench, well, it was like a little stool underneath this thing. And the kit, instead of going to the ground, is just like aimlessly levitating, which is kind of interesting. Now, through the night, I went ahead and we need to eat this meat at some point. I went ahead and fixed up those work boots that we've got a little bit, so they are providing quite a bit of warmth. There was a storm throughout the night, so I just went ahead and like rested through that and kind of got some stuff done. I ripped a couple of curtains down in there, have you. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink real quick just to use up a little bit of the weight that we have. We still only have two different items, well, three, I guess, because of this Summit Soda. We only have 3 different items that we can consume that won't take a can opener, and that is becoming a real pain in the ass. I don't know what the temperature is like outside. It was pretty craptastic a little while ago. -20, huh? Alright. Now, we left a couple of our items over on the island. If you remember, the Jackrabbit Island that we came from, a few of our things are still over there. Like the mallet, and what else did I leave over there? I know I left the gut and stuff over there. I think what I'm going to do is leave the gut and things over there, like, permanently. I don't think I'm going to take that stuff with us. And the only reason why is because it's going to take up a lot of, weight, and there's just nothing we can do with it right now. We have to let it cure anyway, so it's not a big deal. And I figure if we just leave it there, that'll reduce some of the weight, and I fully plan to come back here anyway. Look at how many deer are out here. This is so ridiculous. It's like freaking Deer Central over here. I'm gonna go sprint up to this cabin, though. Just because I do want to get up there as quick as possible. I'm pretty sure I checked all of these huts, but I'm just gonna, like, double check. Yeah. And then I think I may have checked that hut out there. I'm not 100% sure, though. So when we go over to the next cabin site, we'll check that out. Heard some crows kind of wandering around, but with the wind as it is, I don't think they're going to stick around. -16 degrees, getting a little bit warmer outside. Very interesting. Yeah, right there, you can see some crows wandering around. Not 100% sure what they're there for. Let's go check that out. Now, if it is an animal, we can probably build a fire. Yeah, the temperature's going down. This is good. This is real good. I'm gonna pick up some sticks, too. We are getting very cold, though. Now, every once in a while, there is a wolf over here, too, so they may ravage things from time to time. Oh, okay, it's just a guy. Well, just a guy. It is a guy. Still looking for a scarf. Could use a scarf. Gonna grab these crow feathers as we see them. There's usually 3 surrounding an area, but this guy's, like, up against this rock, so they're probably all, like, splayed around like this. I'm gonna keep moving, though. Still looking for the scarf, still looking for wool socks, still looking for, yes, I complain about it a lot, a can opener. Getting any of those things would make me very happy. Although, again, finding the work boots was very, very nice in this game. I am very, very happy to have found those boots. So, those are going to help out quite a bit. Especially, I can't remember if I had mentioned, but in Desolation Point, if you've never played through it before, I'll just kind of give you this information. Now, when you get to the areas where you can actually sleep, like the Riken and I think it's called the Lonely Lighthouse? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It is very cold inside of those places. If you don't have slightly upgraded gear, like, not like we have the best gear at all, but at the very least, we have a hat, we have some good boots, and we have this jacket. If you don't have these items, it's like -1 or -2 degrees inside, and you will freeze just from being inside, and it really sucks. So, just something to consider. We have, man, 3 cattail stalks. That is not much at all. I'm just taking stock of some of the things that we have. We have a lot of sticks, so that's good. We still have 74% of our torch, which isn't bad. And still no lantern, but I'm holding out for it. I am hopeful. Do we have any other pry bars? No, we only have 1 pry bar. So we'll pick up our pry bar. We'll pick up our hammer. We need to get a little bit more warm, so I'm probably going to, like, smash some stuff in here. Let's see if we can find anything. Maybe, like, a chair or something like that that we can break down. Now, I've broken down a lot of different things. We could... How much water do we have? Come to think of it. Oh, 3.81 kilograms. We still have plenty of water. We'll break down this towel. And the biggest thing is to not have a frickin' storm blow in, because that would be terrible. I'm going to break down a couple more of these right here. Then we're going to sprint across the water line to the Misanthropes house, I think. And we'll keep moving on from there. We've got to find some more foodstuffs, though, besides what we have. Another thing that I'm considering is over by the log sort, I think it is. There is a potential spawn for 2 deer carcasses. I might want to check those out as well. Alright, let's get our weight down a little bit, because I'm sure grabbing all of that cloth brought it up slightly. We're at 36. That's actually not great. I may drop some cloth here. Again, like I said, we'll probably be coming back here. I'm going to put it right next to this gut and this deer hide. We can drop some of this right now. Let's drop, I don't know, we'll drop like 17 of it, perhaps. Yeah, that should be fine. That'll reduce a little bit of our weight. And there's really nothing else that I want to drop right now. I do have to read these at some point. That'll help out a little bit. We can get rid of the scrap metal, I guess, because we have the hacksaw to get enough scrap metal should we need it. I don't know. I'm going to keep it on us for now. Okay. I feel comfortable. Let's see if the weather is still behaving. And god dang it. Alright, well, I wouldn't call that behaving. Let us... Oh, hold on. Couple of rose hips. Don't mind that at all. We got 2 sets of rose hips. That should be enough with the rose hips that we had already on us to make a tea. Now, the biggest issue here for me is going to be finding the next island. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, the island should be in the direction of the crows, if you remember. Okay, and plus there's water over that way. You want to watch out for that, man, big time. We do not want to get onto thin ice. So let's check over here. Okay, looks like we're fine. No thin ice over here. Let's start moving out. I'm going to -7 degrees. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Got to take extra special care, though, about that thin ice. I know where most of the thin ice is, but I am very, very paranoid in the Interloper mode. For obvious reasons. So. Alright, let's keep moving. Now, I think over here is... I think that might be the log sort? Or is this the fishing camp? I think this is the log sort. Yes, this is definitely the log sort, because those log-like planks there tell me that for sure. Now, that's the area where I think that some of the other deer carcasses are at. We may come back there, but what I really want to do is get to the next island, so let's push on here. How are we doing tired-wise? Pretty tired, but that's good. That's going to allow us to get some decent sleep. And if I can find some good food, man, that would be the best. Because then we would be able to get some researching done, and if we got some researching done, we would be able to get rid of some of these books that I'm carrying, which are taking up a lot of weight. Alright, I can see an extra fishing hut out there, and I would be darned if we have not checked out that fishing hut yet. I would definitely say that that's one that we haven't seen. I think right there, I just barely see the island. If you guys can see it right in the middle of the screen. Still not very cold outside yet. The fog, kind of annoying, but not terrible. Let's go check out this fishing hut because it's here. And then we'll continue on to Misanthropes Island. We just have to make sure to keep our bearings so that a surprise storm doesn't, like, sweep in and mess us up really bad. As well, we have to remember that we are encumbered, so we're moving slower than normal. Alright, let's continue to sprint here. It doesn't appear like the sprinting affects your calories like I had thought it does. Okay, this is definitely an area that we haven't looked at yet. Go ahead and grab some of the cloth right there. Maybe a drawer with a nice granola bar in it or something. Maybe a drawer with nothing in it. There we go. Nothing. Nothing at all. I kind of wish that you could destroy these shelves for some wood, but you can't. We're gonna be camping out in these places a lot though. Later on in life, you can hear the water right there. You don't want to fall into that for sure. If you fall into the water, you get immediate hypothermia. It's very bad. I don't know what else to say. Just don't do it. Now, over here at the Misanthropes Island, I think that there is, I can't remember if the bear cave is over here or over at the Jackrabbit Island. There is a bear cave around here somewhere though. Just something for us to take note of and kind of like watch out for. I know that there is a wolf around these parts as well. I'm very surprised that I haven't run across anything like that yet. I'm trying to keep an eye out as well for those crows. Just hard to see anything right now. 9 hours of daylight left. So we still have plenty of daylight. Whoa, little bunny there. Holy cow, that bunny went head on into us. Got a lot of old man's beard like in here too. A couple of sticks as well. I might even grab this lichen so that we can continue to make more of our antiseptic bandages. Yeah, we'll grab all this lichen. It is right here. I'd hate to just pass it up. There may also be some more teas. That's something else for us to do. I hear something.
Need to find someplace.
I hear something moving around here. Hold on. Doesn't sound like a, it doesn't sound like a rabbit. Can you hear that? Yeah, I can definitely hear that. There's something around here. There's also some birds out here. I just have to figure out exactly where they are. Now, as I say, I typically, almost always, I do the long dark mapless. I love doing this mapless to kind of just like find out by my own recollection of things. Let's go inside of here. We're going to drop down some of this crap so we're not encumbered. Because if there is a wolf or something, I want to be, I want to be able to get out of there as fast as possible. Why do I suck at, there we go. I was just checking the perimeter of the house. I knew exactly where the door was. All right. Let's drop down our hammer. Don't need this right now. As usual, the pry bar can go down as well. You can see our tiredness is really affecting our encumbrance level. We're going to drop a little bit of water here. Let's drop, yeah, we'll drop 2.5 liters of the water. That'll be fine. We need to eat this meat pretty soon. I don't know. We can drop this real fast. We'll drop this torch as well. Let's see here. We can drop the antiseptic. And let me see, what else can we drop here? The hacksaw I want to keep just in case we find a body. I'll drop 5 pieces of this coal. There we go. At least we're not encumbered right now. Let's head back out there real fast and see if we can find out where all that noise, the crow noise, is coming from. Now, let me use my directional. Okay, it was a bear. So that was the bear that I heard paddling around. I knew I heard him somewhere. Now, I almost think I can hear that noise of the birds coming from this side. We're getting numb as well. So, yep, right over here. Okay, let's find out what this is. This may just be a guy. Want to take extra special care of that bear, though. -6 degrees outside. Not terribly cold. Head up this way. Alright, what do we got up here? Or I guess down here. Oh, man, it's on a shelf. Great. Let me see here. I gotta take extra special... Oh, great, that bear's heading around that way. Okay, let's head this way. Let's see if I can get around this way and not die horribly. And can I head up this rock formation? Yes, I can. Okay, that's good. Okay, it's a guy. But it's a guy with a backpack. So maybe there's something good inside of the backpack. Let's check her out. Man, another shooting guide. All right. Well, whatever. Grab these real quick. That bear is getting way too close for comfort. All right, I think we did enough outside for right now. Let's head back inside of the homestead itself.
I'm tired.
We'll check all of the cabinets and stuff, hopefully to find some damn food. At 90% right now, so we're not doing too bad when it comes to our status. Let's see if I can get up this. There we go. Okay, good. I want to save a little bit of sprint, though, just in case I see a wolf or something. So, nah, I'm not going to get that lichen. We'll get that maybe tomorrow or something. After we warm up a little bit. Let's hike on back in here. If I see a stick, I might grab it. There we go. I was going to say, if I see a couple of sticks, I'll probably just grab those. Just because the timeline on the sticks is very, very swift. And we could always use more sticks. All right. That was a fruitful run. Got a couple more books, which I'll probably... Well, we don't really need to watch our encumbrance inside. I'm not really worried about it. Let's start looting this place and see if we can find anything of value. Man, I'm hoping for some good stuff in here. Let's see. Well, nothing really so far. How about in this cabinet? We have a kitchen in here, too, so that's just another opportunity for a damnable, can opener. All right, come on. How about just right in view right now? Right in eye shot. How about a can opener? No, nothing. All right, fine. Inside of the fridge. Now, you will on the normal mode very often find food inside of the fridge. Usually like some rabbit or like a trout or something like that. Or whitefish, I should say. Maybe a whitefish or a bass or something. But like I said, if we're lucky to find 1 in 10 cabinets here, I would feel very, very impressed. Keep looking around. I want to make sure I don't miss any of these cabinets either. All right, because like I said, 1 in 10, right, guys? Let's see if we can get it. Come on, man. One damn can opener. If we can get a can opener, man, we can really stabilize our food supply right now because we have a very, very good stockpile of canned food. I'd hate to open it and lose half of it. Well, not half of it, but we'll lose quite a bit of it if we open it without the can opener. Damn it. Nothing in the microwave either. All right. Well, you know, I gotta look back at the things that we have found and feel satisfied and happy just in case. Need a hatchet for those types of chairs. We can't break those down normally. Every once in a while as well, there will be a can opener like leaning against the wall here. So I just want to be very, very sure that we're not missing that. And then again, sometimes you'll get a can opener like in these broken down shelving units over here. These cabinets over there. Okay, so nothing in here. I feel pretty comfortable that we've picked that area clean. This area is clean as well. If I can find, you know what? A lantern would be nice too. If we came across a lantern. All these shelves, absolutely nothing on any of them. Okay, well. Cabinet door, sometimes clothing in here. Wool socks. Again, wool socks, just another item that we are very particular in looking for right now. Nothing around any of this. This chair needs a hatchet as well. Oh, man, look. Oh, boy.
Definitely use this.
Herbal tea. These crackers are fantastic as well. This is 500 calories for those crackers. And the only thing it does is it dehydrates you kind of bad. But water is not our issue. It's food. So I'm not worried about that in the slightest. How is our... We're pretty drained. And we need to eat that piece of venison. Okay, more sports socks. I was hoping for wool socks, but you know, you take what you can get. We'll break that down for some cloth if we want to. Check over here. Try and do the full sweep under the bed. You can see how slowly we're moving in the crouch now because our encumbrance level is probably very, very low right now. Very low. How much water in here? Wow, almost 2 liters of water in there. We'll probably grab that before we go to sleep. Just to have it on us because it'll be good to have and I'll forget it if we don't. So let's go ahead and take all of this. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so we still have 7 hours of daylight left. But what we can do is probably sleep and we'll see what the nighttime looks like. We do need to get some rest though. Let's go ahead and go over to our food real fast. We need to eat this venison too, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to eat this. Hopefully not get freaking food poisoning. I think it needs to be right below 30 or so to get food poisoning, maybe 25. I'm so happy to have gotten that herbal tea as well. I'm not going to use it here because we're not really down that much. Let's go ahead and sleep for, right there, 10 hours of sleep. First off, that's going to get us our condition 100% back for sure. And it's going to get us basically the biggest amount of compounded condition we can get. Now, how much do we have any calories left, I think is my question here. We have 36, so not really that many at all. Checking out our encumbrance status, not bad. Not bad. Can we craft in here is my question. Probably not. Oh, we can. Nice. We can make these old man beard lichen bandages in the dark. That's really good. These are fantastic. Not only do they stop you from bleeding, but they also get rid of any potential for infection. So basically you're getting 2 for 1 for this. And there's no reason not to use them. Let's go, in fact,
Where can I
it's
find something to eat?
Oh, Jennifer. If you didn't know, the voice actor's name is Jennifer for this. So every once in a while, I just find myself calling her by name. Let's real quick check out. So, yeah, see right here, 0.10 kilograms for the bandage wrapped in the old man's beard lichen, and then 10 for it normally. So there's no reason not to use it, especially since, oh, it takes up barely anything. I didn't know this. I didn't know it was this light. Wow. We can make 2 teas as well out of this, this reishi mushrooms. I need to consider that. We might do that tonight, just because there's nothing else for us to do right now. And you never want to waste your time. You never want to pass time, and we can't sleep any longer. So we've got coal on the ground, heavy hammer. We have our encumbrance is totally fine. Let's go leave the house. Again, I'm also doing this because I don't want to leave everyone in the dark. And you can see a lot better at night now than you used to. -9 degrees, guys. Not bad at all. Probably some more old man's beard lichen around here too, so we can make another bandage, antiseptic bandage. And while we're out here, I think what else we can do is check another one of the fishing huts. Oh boy. All right. Just just getting a little freaked out at that when I hear the wolves howling. Oh crap. Oh damn it. Alright, see, that's what you don't want to do, and that's one of the issues with being in the dark. I totally didn't think about that. Let's go ahead and treat this with, what do we have here? Our tea. Now, we'll just take these, because we have plenty of these. It's also mentioned that we have some torn clothing. Which clothing did we end up tearing? Alright, not that bad at all. That's fine. I'm not even worried about that. The biggest thing that I was worried about was the torn clothing, man. Because if we run out of materials to fix up our clothing, it's very rare for you to find clothing in this game. So you don't want to lose what you have, is what I'm saying. But, alright, well, if you wanted to see me make my first just brutal mistake, there you go. Now, I'm curious if this is one that we've already looked at or not. Okay, it's not. Very good. This looks like exactly the one that we looked at last time, though. It had a piece of cloth on the ground and everything. It's kind of funny. Man, I would love to maybe find some matches or something in here. That would be nice. Another fishing hook. We're finding a lot of fishing hooks. Nope. Okay, that was a big find. Oh, man, I never get tired of finding herbal tea. In this setting, herbal tea, very important. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our time wisely here. We're gonna go back. It's nice and it's getting a little bit colder, down to -11. So I imagine that it's going to start getting a little bit more chilly around here. But what is that? Right there. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there, though, that's a wolf. Right mid-screen. I'm kind of following it as I watch. We need to go around this way. We do not want that messing with us right now. Because I think... Let me see. Okay, the painkiller stopped it. I was going to say, with a sprained ankle, we'll never get away. But our encumbrance level is down, so that's good. We just need to get to this side of the island. There we go. Okay, good. Once we're on the top here, I feel pretty confident that we would be able to get back to the house with no issues. Also, I'm gonna grab some more sticks. Also, if you didn't know, when you have a wolf on you, if you're screwed and you're encumbered and you don't have any stimulant pens or anything like that to jack up your movement speed and you really think that you're gonna die, what you can do is you can make a fire. Let me see if I can find the side that has any kind of wind shear. I don't know. We don't have any wind right now, so I'm gonna use this side, I think, to make this fire right now. We're gonna make it this way though, so I can get back easily to the door right here. There we go. Well, I don't know if I want to make it that close. We'll make it. You can burn yourself if you make the fire too close. There we go. We'll make it there. We're gonna do this with a. Do I have any regular books? No. Okay, we're gonna do this with a stick. We have no accelerants. We got a 60% chance, so not bad. And we're gonna go and brew up as much as we can. We're gonna brew up all of our herbal tea. We're gonna brew up all of the rose hips that we got, all the reishi mushrooms. We're gonna try and make as much out of this fire as we can. And we're not cold yet, so that's also very good. I mean, it's gonna be getting there. You can hear that she's already complaining about the cold, but we don't have the little frosty icon on the bottom. Man, this was real lucky. 60% on that fire, and we managed to get it. Got plenty of reclaimed wood to go into this as well. And I think we have plenty. Oh, wow. 23 sticks? Yeah, I would say we can put a couple of sticks down, guys. All right, real quick. Let's start with the herbal tea. Get this stuff cooked up real fast. Excellent. 9 degrees Celsius outside. Looking good. And we managed to pick the wind-sheared side of the house. Fantastic. Making all this herbal tea. Normally, in a normal playthrough, I would say don't make all the herbal tea at once because it does cost some weight in order to make the herbal tea. But in this type of playthrough where you want to get the best possible use out of every single match, I would definitely brew it all up. Because we can make 5 cups of herbal tea, I do believe. And you can see our cooking's going up every time as well. See right there? Our cooking is going up. Very, very useful. Okay, so we've made all the herbal tea. Let's go ahead and cook these mushrooms as well. That's going to get us some reishi tea. And what we can do is we can drink a cup of herbal tea tonight if we want to. And we can get a lot of our condition back. But I don't even think we're going to need to. We still have those salty crackers. All right, more reishi tea there. Just to know whether or not you're heating up the reishi mushrooms or the tea, you're going to get the little picture here. But on top of that, it's the difference between reishi tea and reishi mushrooms. Same thing with rose hips. You can see this says rose hip and this says rose hip tea. Now, I think off the top of my head, and don't quote me on this, I think it takes 25 rose hips to make rose hip tea. Oh, maybe it takes 30 because we don't have enough right now. All right, we've got a lot of tea. That's excellent. While we're here, we'll melt down some water because why not? We'll melt down 2 liters. 2 liters of water. We're nice and warm by the fire. Shouldn't be that much darkness left either. I'm going to go ahead and boil this, and then we can sleep for a little bit. We'll get 100% condition back, and we should have plenty of daylight for the rest of the day. All right, we're set, man. A couple of minutes left on this fire. Is there anything really else that I want to do? I don't think so. I have everything that I want. So what we're going to do, though, is we'll take a brand. Always take a brand from your fire, because that's going to give you light. So when you go inside, you can see, and you never know. You know what I mean? You may find something else that you missed before, because now you have just another perspective when you're looking around. You know, maybe there was like a candy bar underneath this bench that we didn't see before or something. I do like the brands for that purpose. I always like to have a light source if I can get it. So we also grabbed a little bit more old man's beard lichen, I believe. Yep, right here. Let's go ahead and make one more of these. Pretty quick to make them, too. You can see our brand is still around. The brand doesn't last very, very long at all. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for right now. I'm going to go ahead and cut it out, get a little bit of sleep, and we are doing okay. We managed to almost break our leg, which wasn't great, but we recovered from it because of all the painkillers and stuff that we do have. And that just shows to go you. Make sure that you pay attention when it's dark outside. And this game is not like other games where you can fall like 5, 6, 7 feet and be okay. If you fall, I would say anything over 2 feet, maybe even 1.5 feet, you have a very good chance of injuring your leg. And it does make sense considering we're carrying like 30 kilograms of crap on us. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.